Good morning. Good morning. What are we doing today? Hello, my Strong friends. Today we're gonna do I think we're doing a full day of eating.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at a new track. This track looks nice compared to the old track. It's all crumbly and stuff, but this one looks nice. I feel like it looks smaller, but we'll just see how fast we're gonna go. We're gonna do 6 400-meter sprints. We're gonna get full recovery after, like full rest. No jogging in between. I actually had some house issues. My power went out in my house, so I stayed at my dad's, so I don't have my breakfast and stuff. I would usually have like peanut butter toast, but I'm completely fasted right now, which is not preferred, but let's just get this workout done. I feel like we can be done in 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. Let's go! First lap, good time, 1:26. My legs don't feel right though. Okay, so this next one, Grid's gonna record me while I go by myself, so usually he's pushing me. Let's see if I can keep up similar pace.
Open up, come on. Get there, get there.
That was 1:27.50. Oh God. So almost 1:28, so 2 seconds lower. All right, you ready to do your solo? Everybody vote. Do you guys think Grid's gonna beat my time, yes or no? Ready, set, go. There he goes. He's amazing. He's my friend. Look at him go. Yes. Bang. Open up, open up. What does he say to me at this time? Yeah, buddy. Yeah. How's it feel? I said, do you want to guess? He said 140? No, come on. You're just joking, right? Grid likes to be like, for sure you're faster than me. I'm like, no, absolutely not.
It's like though.
Like, I don't know if I went all out. I mean, I feel like I am going very close to all out. Yeah. It's like you're going all out, but also considering you have 5 more left or you have 4 more left. Yeah, I don't know how much faster I can get than 1:26, you know? We're finished with our track workout for the day. We were timing 400-meter intervals, basically. And we were moving fast today. It's so windy, which is probably part of the reason why we feel good. It's 84 degrees, so it's not bad. Then we finished with 2 200-meter sprints. Pretty hard workout.
Good timing for both.
Yeah, I feel like we were consistently except for Grid was going faster. I was consistently just adding 2 seconds on top of my last 400. So I think that's a good sign. That's just, I'm getting a little tired. My legs feel really heavy. Like my legs don't feel good. But yeah, today we still have a strength workout. We're gonna do a full day of eating, so it's time to eat something. Mother duck says quack, 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 quack. This is my coffee routine. Doubling the recipe because Grid's here. Gonna make him my specialty. The only thing that I know is what I know. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain what I'm doing. I can't explain the method to the madness. I just know 6 cups and then I do 45 grams. Usually 3 scoops. Okay, let's make breakfast. I got an idea. Guess what I'm gonna have?
Cereal.
Guys, I was thinking about having a little Fruity Pebbles, but why would I have Fruity Pebbles 100% carbs when I could have 100% whey protein buff-whey cereal milk, brand new flavor. Just kidding, I'm still gonna have the cereal too, but I'm also gonna have a scoop of this. We've got 2 new flavors. These are our newest flavors. They launch on the 27th of July. So check them out. Cereal milk flavor, amazing. And then we also have oatmeal cookie flavor. So those are our newest Buff Chick flavors. We're super excited because, I mean, we haven't had a new flavor since Cinnamon Swirl. But anyway, I'm gonna have cereal because I'm freaking starving. It's 10:30 and this is my first meal, and that's a little hard when you're running in the mornings. A little bit crazy of a day, and I'll have a protein shake too. Some people have asked like how my diet has changed since incorporating running, and I am much more hungry just in general. Usually I have my regular diet, but I add a thick peanut butter and jelly sandwich in it in my day somewhere, like usually before a workout. But we're out of jelly, so lots of times I'll do a bowl of cereal or both. I didn't want to make eggs because I was starving this morning. So here I am actual cereal, then I'm having our whey protein. For people who have a hard time getting in protein, there's a couple different strategies that I like to use. I have a scoop of our whey, and then I have like milk. So I use Fairlife. This is an ultra filtered milk, so it filters out the lactose. So if you're a little sensitive to dairy, something like this, it's more expensive in the grocery store. Something like this might be helpful. So honestly, my protein shake, it has 25 grams of our protein, and then a cup. I usually have like a cup or two, maybe like a cup and a half. That's almost 20 grams of protein there. So lots of protein, including my milk here. We're done running, so I don't have to worry about digestion issues. All of our whey proteins are a 100% whey isolate. So that's what you wanna look for if you've ever had issues digesting other whey protein powders or protein powders. Check for a whey isolate. That's a little bit more pure. It's also devoid of most like carbs and fats and lactose. It's a little bit like pure protein. You're getting protein. Did you see Grid? Hi, Grid. Who's out there? So can you say mama? Mama. Go ahead, show everybody. Mama. Mama. Yes, I love you.
How do you like your coffee, Meg?
Just straight up with a whole shit ton of half and half. Is this video sponsored by Big Dairy? Sorry, guys, I don't normally have this much dairy, okay? I do throughout the day, but just not in a, like, in a specific amount of time, you know what I mean, for one meal. But I probably need to go grocery shopping. Can we go to Trader Joe's?
Yeah, you should go.
Yes! Basically, today we've got a little bit of work, so Grid and I are gonna shoot some nutrition-related content for other stuff, and then that's really all we have to do is that in this video and then train, right? Any thoughts?
Sounds good.
Unfortunately, since we're shooting nutrition related content, we need the kitchen for it, so we have to clean the kitchen.
Don't film that, that's...
So annoying. So anyway, let me get my apron. Okay, we're gonna do rapid fire how to get more protein in. First thing, when you're planning your meals, it has to be like this. What's my protein? Then what's the rest? Protein is always first in the combo. Good, easy protein sources for making that decision. Things my go-tos are like a rotisserie chicken. Also bonus, the Costco rotisserie chicken price has not raised regardless of inflation. Like in the past 20 years, it has not raised. I think it's still $5. Costco rotisserie chicken is always a good plan, or any rotisserie chicken. It's just relatively cheap. There's minimal prep. You just have to cut it up. And usually it's cooked well, so it tastes good. Other protein sources that I like are lean ground beef or lean chicken, like a ground chicken. It's super easy to just make a mash of cooking ground beef and then mixing it in with rice and vegetables. My go-tos for carb sources are rice or pasta and frozen veggies. If I have time, I love to make a good salad, but time do be limited these days. So I do find myself reaching more and more for frozen veggies. There is nutritionally probably minimal difference between getting fresh vegetables and frozen vegetables. For 99.99% of people, it doesn't matter. Frozen vegetables are not something to be afraid of or something to avoid. If the alternative is not eating vegetables, then obviously frozen is gonna be what you wanna do. If you eat dairy, snacking on cheese and yogurt is always gonna be a great idea. For me, I love having yogurt as a dessert where I'm making yogurt, fresh fruit, and a little bit of granola for a little bit extra carbs. And I think fattier yogurt tastes better, but there is 0% fat yogurt that you can choose if you want to kind of manipulate your macros a little bit more catered to protein. Obviously, protein shakes are something that can be beneficial in helping you get the amount of protein that you want per day. It's just gonna be an easy thing. It is a daily supplement that if you're used to taking, working that into your routine, a lot of people like to do it right after a workout. We kind of did that today, right after our track workout. I do 1 scoop of our whey protein and then some ultra filtered milk. You can also do 2 scoops with just water, and that is a ton of protein. I find that knocking it out early in the day is my best bet for making sure that I'm hitting my daily requirement. There is a myth that you cannot absorb a certain amount of protein within a certain window of time, meaning that it doesn't make sense to have 50 grams of protein in one meal because your body isn't fully absorbing that. That is not something that most people need to worry about at all. It may be more optimal to space out your protein throughout the day, but a lot of people struggle just hitting that protein goal, and hitting that protein goal within the day is going to be more important than spacing it out. Focus on hitting the amount of protein that you need, and if you are really advanced and then have time to go back and adjust your protein throughout the day, then you can do that. But honestly, that's like bodybuilder, like you're a bodybuilder, you're an elite athlete kind of detail. Most people don't need to worry about that. It has never been to Cava, and when I learned this, I was outraged. So we're going to Cava for lunch. It's like Mediterranean Chipotle.
Oh,
it's good.
That's not fire.
And Emma Chamberlain has a bowl, but it's vegetarian, so nah. I got the harissa avocado bowl. It's a little spicy. What'd you get?
I got the lemon chicken.
We'll count the macros or something, but for real, guys, I do not care how many calories anything is. I'm just focused on getting enough protein and not being hungry. Those are my nutrition goals right now. And this looks bussin'.
Meg, does food slap or smack?
Slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a little tiny grocery haul for you friends. I only have 3 reusable bags, so we're only filling these up. I have a list somewhere, shared list from Ryan. Anyway, we'll see if there's any life lessons during this trip to Trader Joe's. Aren't these so pretty?
You know what they say about white roses?
What?
I don't know either.
They don't say anything about them. We're just gonna do basic grocery shop. Plum cuts. I always get something like this. If they got some random ass fruit, like the Suma orange, I was in line and the lady was like, you gotta get a Suma orange. Today it's the plum cut. Or should we get the apriums, part apricot, part plum? I'm getting both. Bananas for the baby.
You know that bananas have 0 fat?
Basically, yes. I'm gonna get some potatoes because we've been running hard and sometimes you need the carbs.
What's the tips on fruits?
Oh, 100%. You gotta like make sure, you gotta investigate, especially raspberries. They have a tendency to go bad fast. Those look good. If you guys are at Trader Joe's, these, fire. They're good. And you could even get the flavored ones. This is just, you put whatever sauce or whatever you want on it. The flavored ones are good, but be careful of the sodium, it's kind of high. I always get the Baby Bell cheese. They're only 50 calories per one, but they are 6 grams of protein. And they're just a little tiny snack. The Trader Joe's one is fine, but at the regular grocery store, they have, I forget the dairy company that makes it, but they have like a fat-free like cheese like this. You can just sprinkle, it's like sprinkling extra protein on whatever meal you have. Now, does it taste amazing? No, I feel like the taste isn't really much, but the texture and it melts is good. You get the satisfaction of cheese. Not all the taste, but you know, you kind of gotta weigh your options. I always get the 96.4 from Trader Joe's because I would rather have fat elsewhere, like avocado, cheese. I kind of take a leaner cut of meat so that I can play around with whatever fat content I have for the day. I don't count macros right now, so I could do whatever, but that's my strategy.
But you're aware.
Yeah, and Ryan is counting macros, so he is more likely to have that. I get the almond chocolate cashews, so and individually wrapped. So one bag is 230 calories. Beans of all sorts and sizes are a good, cheap protein source. One can, 99 cents, you can find them cheaper. 14 grams of carbs, 5 grams of protein per serving. Add that in with your rice, with your chicken, I always make like chili. I add those into like any kind of rice dish. This is cool because you get a lot of variety. Broccoli, florets, peas, French green beans, and zucchini quarters. Have you tried this one? I'll try it. I'm gonna get these to mix in with rice and beans. Okay, I'm good. No, I'm just kidding. The vegan meatballs at Trader Joe's are good. The problem with Trader Joe's is like they'll have something and then they don't have it anymore. I don't see the vegan meatballs in this section. I've had this before, it tastes amazing. The fat is kind of high, 15 grams fat, but that's not that bad. 24 carbs, 14 protein, and you add a little bit of like ground beef or something. Add your beans in there. They got something new. Is it sold out? They have the cacio e pepe gnocchi, but it might belong right here and it might be gone.
Potato gnocchi stuffed with tomato sauce and mozzarella.
I'm gonna get it. Something very important I left in the car. The most important part of the full day of eating. Full day of drinking water. It's 1:09. Not 1:09 p.m., it's 1:09 degrees. I'm gonna have some intro. This is the fruit punch flavor. It's got BCAAs and electrolyte, which is really important, especially for those sweaty days. Double workout day, sprinting and strength training, so I'm gonna make sure I'm just hydrated, covering all my bases. I had like fresh mint in here, and so I wonder if it's gonna taste bad.
Where'd you have fresh mint? That probably sounds fire.
Well, it was good, but I don't know if it's gonna mix with the fruit punch, you know?
I see.
Let's see. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah.
Seven, but I don't want to show off. Okay, that's all for the workout, you guys. I'm gonna go home and have my dinner, probably a little snacky poo after. But just to wrap up kind of how I'm fueling my training sessions, today was a little bit of an odd one. Usually I'd have something just before sprint training, like something small, like a piece of toast and some peanut butter. Couldn't do that, we were just not at home. Adjustments that I've recently made since starting to train for the Army CFT is just keeping my calories really high. Main question that I get from people who know that I'm nursing, which I'm nursing Emerald still, I also just keep my calories high. I really do follow my hunger cues. There are many different ways that you can increase awareness of your intake without necessarily counting macros to a T. But me, I 100% am just following how I feel. If I feel sluggish, I'm thinking, do I need to hydrate? Do I need to eat? Do I need to sleep? Those have kind of been a solid guide for me. I feel pretty fueled. I feel somewhat energized. I think that's just a matter of training twice in one day, training in 109 degree weather. I try to keep a balance, but also just eat a lot. I'm not force feeding myself, which I think some people would suggest, you know, just eat even if you're not hungry. I don't necessarily have that problem, but I am very conscious about adding more on top of what I would usually have. So for instance, today, instead of just having a protein shake, in the morning, I had my protein shake, and then I also had a bowl of cereal. And then, of course, I added more protein to the whey protein powder that we had today. So things like that, incorporating like quick snacks that are dense, like a peanut butter and jelly here and there, that all helps make sure that I'm eating enough food. And kava today was bussin', but I feel like it was probably 1,000 calories for that meal. But I needed it.
Hi.
Okay, I'm prepping dinner right now. We got home a little bit ago, showered, feeling good, hanging with Emmy. I really wanted to try the thing that I got from Trader Joe's, the stuffed gnocchi. So I'm gonna make this. I always make the gnocchi from Trader Joe's in the air fryer. It seems to like work a lot better. I think I might just cook, honestly, ground beef to go with it and mix it in. In the example, they don't use sauce because it's stuffed with sauce. We'll see what I decide. But I'm also gonna try and get rid of some of these tomatoes that have been in the fridge for a while. You're not supposed to put tomatoes in the fridge. But I'm gonna try and eat these up and make like a little kind of salad.
Emerald, what are you making? You making some muffins or something?
Okay, the beef is cooked. This is the 96.4 from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna add some pasta sauce. Carbone. Isn't that like a famous restaurant?
Yeah, that's that $12 Erewhon pasta sauce.
Is it?
I think it's like $6 here at Central Market.
Yeah, which is still bougie. This is a super easy meal that I make all the time.
It's just lean ground beef, or you can use ground turkey, whatever ground meat you want. You can use a meat substitute, and spaghetti sauce. Like super easy. I mean, the spaghetti sauce will have some carbs in it, but I think the time that you cut down and the flavor that you get using something like this is just way worth it.
Plus, I feel like this is like the go-to meal when you've got vegetables you gotta clear out of the fridge.
Yes.
It's like everything,
That's
high
exactly
volume.
what I did. The tomatoes and the onions were, just a few of them, a little bit of them, were in the fridge for a while. So I just put those in and got to use those up. And this is my pasta sauce. I'm gonna use one portion tonight for tonight's meal, and then I'll save another portion for later in the week. So I'm kind of making 2 meals at once right now. Oh, those look good. They look like they exploded a little bit in the air fryer, but I approve. Over here, I made the cucumber tomato salad. I'm gonna actually add some of the Baby Bell cheese that we got. To dress it, I had some EVOO, some balsamic, and a little bit of red wine vinegar, and of course, pepper and salt. I also cut up some green onions that we had from last week. This is amazing. I make it all the time. Super easy. Get your veggies in. This, like, to add some leafy greens would make it even better, but first impressions of the stuffed gnocchi from Trader Joe's. They did explode on me a little bit, but it looks like they're stuffed with cheese.
They look hot.
I could have cooked it a little less, but you don't need sauce probably. Like, will the sauce take away from it? We'll see, but that's good.
How fun.
That, it's amazing. It's a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
All right, we're watching Love Island, babes, and and I'm gonna try the horchata ice cream. Usually I almost got the speculoos cookie dough.
Classic.
But I thought I'd try the other one.
Speculoos one's pretty good. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna put your used spoon back in the container? Are you gonna? Okay.
This is mine.
Can I have some though?
I'm gonna call it 9.5 out of 10.
So not as good as the gnocchi.
Oh, I don't know.
Rating's tough.
What do you think?
That's good.
Did you get one of the crunchies?
I didn't get enough of anything. I definitely didn't get any crunchies.
I'll give you this whole thing.
Whoa, that's.
This is good. So, end of the night. House is an absolute mess. Emerald is asleep. It's 8 p.m. Basically, my routine is to watch Love Island and clean. And I'm going to do some work tonight.
Good night. Do we say bye to YouTube or you close the video later?
Yeah, say goodbye.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Protein's
The new
out.
protein is out. And then also...
Is it out when this video's out?
Yeah.
Nice.
I will let you guys know, since this is a nutrition video, if you guys are interested in learning more about nutrition and my train of thought, I do have a course called Habit Hacker. Habit Hacker, my course, is available for purchase on August 1st. So if you're watching this, I'm going to do more nutrition related videos around that promotion just to talk about and as a way for me to create more free stuff around nutrition and give you a sneak peek as to what's inside. But I'll link that down below too, so you guys can check it out if you're interested.
If you sign up for that link, I think you get early access.
Oh yeah.
So
Yep,
you'll get a
you get-
reminder, email, everything.
Exactly. So yeah, if you want to learn to eat like a queen, check it out.
The course or the ice cream?
Both.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.